From the thundering beats of the first annual Day of Percussion to the smooth rhythms of our annual Night of Percussion, we've got all the percussion action you could ask for. And if you're looking to hit the road, we've got the inside scoop on the Create Inc. bike riding program at Oak Hill Middle, a new math mentoring program between Lakeview Primary and Oak Hill Middle, and the Baldwin High School Library just became Milledgeville's newest escape room cafe. It's all coming up right here on The Beat.
We've got a group of ambassadors. They're fifth graders from Lakeview Academy. They were students who were handpicked as role models for their school. And we're here today with several Georgia College staff who put together a program for our group. And they're interactive games that teach leadership skills, how to work together, how to think about others, step outside your bubble. After that, we'll have a short tour of the college, hopefully see some classrooms in session.
I think it is a great school with great educators and some great technology that I can use to really continue my love for space and NASA. The Ambassadors program at my school, Lakeview Academy, it's really nice. It gives you a chance to make a great influence on third and fourth graders and help the world change for the better.
Ride for Focus was started by Specialized Cycling, and this was an opportunity to give them more cognitive development, more physical development, and social-emotional development while on the bike. So today we're participating in our Ride for Focus program here at the middle school. We will be working on gear shifting, cadence, and ABC checks. So at the primary school, we're working on scooting and learning the fundamentals of bike balance. Here we're actually taking the experienced riders out, taking it a little bit higher, teaching them skills on how to shift, how to maneuver, how to be safe on the road, and just getting them to a greater riding experience. During the school program, we take them right out of PE for about that 30 to 45 minute block. It's really cool that after school kids want to get on bikes and participate at this stage. We're excited about that, and hopefully we'll get them more encouraged to continue to participate at the high school level and then in our out of school program, which takes kids all over the country.
Congratulations to Percussion Director Christopher Riles and his team on the success of their annual Night of Percussion and the inaugural Day of Percussion, featuring percussion clinics to help Middle Georgia schools improve their percussion skills at multiple levels.
Percussion clinic is basically like you have all these great percussionists from all over Georgia, and then they come and then they help students get better at their technique and their wrists.
And it was just something that I really wanted to do because I would go to these events and I would just look back in the percussion and it was poor technique and poor musicality back there in the percussion section. And we get one college class to cover all that, and one semester is not enough for the world of percussion.
To top it all, percussion and band is like my favorite thing to do.
We just won the best communities for music education again. And so we have all this equipment, we have the facilities, we can host events like this.
I have an Oak Hill Middle School math team that consists of 24 students. At the last minute, we found out that only 10 students could compete in our Oconee RESA math competition. So I asked the students, well, what else do you want to do? And they wanted to volunteer right here in our community.
Because some kids, when they were little, they remember like struggling with math, and they wanted to help other kids that couldn't get help at home.
So we reached out to the primary schools because they're in walking distance. So we have a free field trip right here in our community, and what better way to be one team, one mission.
Seeing all the kids like smile and being happy that they find out they know it. Some people are helping each other with the AMs, PMs, like the clocks, and others are counting money.
Sometimes you can hear from your teacher and you're like, okay, but when you hear it from another student, you're like, oh, that makes sense. Even if your teacher said the exact same thing, the exact same way.
Baldwin High School media specialist Pamela Larangino has created an exciting new way of helping students discover the fun in education by finding their way out of the library using escape room puzzles.
This is my third. I did Pi Day for Pi Day, obviously, on 314 for the math department. I've done teamwork for different clubs and organizations like Student Council and Chick-fil-A Leader Academy. And then now I'm doing the Poetry Escape Room, which is for National Poetry Month.
I like challenges. I like to solve little brain puzzles. This one's more about learning poetry. The one outside of school is more about like patience and using your brain. But because I personally like a lot of games with like taking a second to actually see what's hidden in plain sight, the element of teamwork and challenges are definitely there.
I've learned that the students won't help, but then when they start getting into it, they really don't want help. They want to do it on their own.
Thank you so much for joining me on The Beat. I'm Eric Jones, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram channels, and I'll see you next time.